As I probably mentioned a while back, I did want to mess around a bit more with the soul spirits of my OC and see if I could incorporate them into Firebrand Dash. Having a power-up system based around them was something that I had in the back of my mind since the beginning, though it wasn't an idea that I planned to implement right away. It's more so an idea that I put to the side until I determined how big of a scope I wanted to go with the game. But now that I'm coming back to the project and know that it's going to be more than just a couple levels, I decided that I was ready to start implementing this. So then came the point of deciding what power-ups each soul spirit should implement to the player. When was the easiest because I essentially already had everything. Back when I was still learning God through tutorials, one of the tutorials that I followed actually had me implement a double jump. And instead of using that for her basic moveset, I decided to save the code to repurpose into an air jump if I ever got around to implementing soul spirit power-ups. For Earth, I knew from the beginning that I wanted to make it an upgrade to her basic wall slide, where when she jumped down a wall she would cling into it without gravity affecting her, allowing you to climb up and down walls with ease. I'm also strongly considering having it be a ceiling cling as well, but that's been kinda wonky in certain levels, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it yet. Fire is kinda interesting because she's already fire affiliated, so I don't know if I want to add on to that. I had an idea of a fire upgrade which turns her dash into a homing attack, but that seems like way too much extra code to implement, especially when I don't even have enemies in the game yet. There's some other things I'm considering to do with that idea, but that's a story for another time. Last but certainly not least is the water power-up. This was the only one I had zero ideas for going in, and it took a bit to come up with an idea to fit the water theme. Was cool to actually get, but went beyond just a gimmick. I'm not sure if we're at that point yet, but I'm gonna show it off anyways. This is the bubble bounce. When you collect a water soul spirit, you end up bouncing high when you stomp the ground or dash into a wall. In the most basic scenarios, it gives you extra height. Though, if you time your stomps well, you can also use it to traverse over water. I like the concept, but I'm still a little conflicted about it, because at this day and time it feels a little too gimmicky when the other ones feel like natural extensions of your abilities. Also, there's the fact that I'm aiming my platformer to be more on the casual side, so I don't want the controls to be too overly complex. I do like it, it's real fun, and I do plan to keep it. I'm just saying all this because it'll probably take a bit more tweaking before I'm fully content with it.